Hello my lovelies! If you're watching this video hoping that you will get some good BL recommendations from this list, then I suggest you go and look somewhere else. Because this is a list of all the atrocious, horrendous, hideous and awful BL series that I've come across in the month of May. I'm telling you, out of 10, there were only 3 to 4 BLs which were watchable, but all the rest of them were absolute dustbin worthy. I don't even know how we managed to survive May because the BLs that we were given were absolute trash. So if you want to rate all these May BLs with me, then keep on watching. I don't even know if I should rate You Made My Day because it's definitely not a BL series with a plot. It's just an advertisement for Thailand travel and inhalers. I really liked Tar and Bomb together, so I could watch the 5 episodes while fast forwarding, but I still don't think it was good. The humor was next level cringe and everything was just too bright and bubbly for my taste. What will it take for the BL directors and companies to take these two seriously and give them a proper BL with an actual plot? Why can't they be like other BL couples like Tao and Off-Road who are getting different genre of BLs to do one after other? It feels like they are equally deserving but they're not getting enough opportunities to do different kinds of BLs. This series is definitely passable and I will give it a 3 out of 10. Even though I'm a fan of Japanese BLs, I can't lie to you guys and say that this BL series was good. It was boring as hell and with leads that looked and acted more like siblings than two guys who are attracted to each other. This series was interesting till the first 3 episodes. I liked the fact that Natsukawa confessed so early and even Tanaka had started liking him. But then the whole series dragged with no clear direction. Both the characters were timid and their communication problems were frustrating rather than interesting. Both characters lacked charm in their personality and I couldn't find even one redeeming quality in both characters. I'm not here to see 2 regular people struggle to communicate and bore the fuck out of each other and the audience for 8 episodes straight. I need a hook, I need some kind of excitement when I watch a series. I need to see a clear plot, clear direction, something unusual that I don't see in my daily life. I will give this a series a 4 out of 10 for boring me to death. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, Memory in the Letter turned out to be such a decent series. I really liked it. It was like a ray of sunshine in the midst of dark clouds. Transmigration stories are usually quite interesting to me and I really enjoyed the concept of this story. Although I will say that I had already figured out the suspense at the halfway point of the series, but it didn't deter me from completing the show. Akson had chemistry with both male leads, but I really wanted at least one physical encounter between Akson and the guy in the mirror at his young age. This series was filmed on a lower budget, but they kept the quality of the show consistent with the storyline and I highly recommend watching it. I will give it a 7 out of 10. Did Strongberry change its creative team? Because the production quality has reduced so much since Choco Milkshake, it's not even funny anymore. This series is terrible, everything about it is terrible, the story is trash, the acting is trash and the chemistry is trash. What is wrong with the casting team of this series? How could they not see how bad the actors were, especially the guy who plays Sun-chan? He was trying to act cute and silly and charming, but all he looked like was a big ass clown. His smile was creeping me out and I can't for the life of me understand what made Kim Min-jae so in love with him. The whole plot needs to be rewritten because there was literally nothing there. Why did they make this series? Just to show a few kissing scenes at the end? Kissing scenes mean nothing without a solid story. I will give this series a 0 out of 10. I only watched the series for the second lead couple, but they had very few scenes, making it hard for me to stay interested. The main couple were ridiculous and cringeworthy with poorly written characters and zero chemistry. Ki-sub's creepy and childish behavior in one episode made me mad, while in the next episode Jinwoo's constant gibberish and running away infuriated me. The creators tried to portray them as cute and chaotic, but they just came off as immature and annoying to me. Their dynamic lacked depth and realism, making it difficult to invest in their relationship. Even Ki-sub's backstory didn't help in redeeming his aggravating behavior in my eyes. I feel like they both needed therapists and not each other. They never had any deep conversations, any heart-to-heart talks, or any intimate moments to let me know that they were ever interested in each other. The second lead couple were more realistic, but I lost interest since their screen time was next to nothing. I will give this show a 2 out of 10. Whoever said Nat has improved in Two Worlds the series is gaslighting you. He hasn't improved even a little bit. He's the same annoying, overacting and cringe actor that he was in his other shows. Somebody please tell him that he should stop acting cute in his shows because making pouty faces and acting small and tiny will not hide the fact that he's a shit actor. He ruins every series he's in. Having said that, I enjoyed his chemistry with Gunn, but sadly they had a very few boyfriendy scenes together. Max was okay, but he also doesn't have much range when it comes to acting, or he always gets roles where he has to act tough and stoic, which sadly doesn't help in his development as an actor. The plot was all over the place, the writing was trash, and this series bored me so much that I had to stay up and watch The Eighth Sense all night to erase the memories of this series from my mind. Gunn is such a good actor that this series felt like a step down for him. He deserves much more and he deserves to be the main lead, not an afterthought. I will give this series a 1 out of 10 and the 1 point only goes to Gunn and no one else. Thank you to the producers and directors of Love Syndrome the movie for truly understanding the essence of the novel and adapting it as it should have been. The casting was spot on, the chemistry between the actors was incredible and the overall execution was superb. As a fan of dark BLs, this adaptation stands out as top tier. I'm tired of seeing novels watered down by producers and directors who fear how viewers will react. It's refreshing to see a team that respects the original material and isn't afraid to delve into its darker and more complex themes. It's a shame that the director of this movie passed away unexpectedly because I think he really did an amazing job understanding the novel and bringing the characters to life. Rest in peace, Mr. Nontapat Srivichai. Some themes are not for everyone and I hate it when people try to shame the viewers who enjoy watching it. If you find it offensive, then don't watch it. Everyone has their own moral boundaries, but shaming others and downvoting a show just because they don't like the theme is immature and downright disrespectful. I will give this movie an 8 out of 10. Blue Boys was really good. I've already talked about it in one of my other videos, but it had a good storyline, actors who can act and deliver chemistry and swoon-worthy kisses. I'm waiting for the second season to release, which will air this month. There are just 4 short episodes, but they did what other BL series couldn't do even in 12 episodes. Deliver a sensible story in a short time. I hope they get more budget for the second season and the episodes are longer because I absolutely love seeing the two boys together. I will give it a 7 out of 10. Are you a fan of curdled blood soup? If yes, then watch this series. If not, then move along. The main character of this show is the jellied blood soup, everyone else is just decoration. The story is just too juvenile for my taste and I can't believe I'm saying this, but the only vampire BL worth watching even in 2024 is Red Wine in the Dark Knight. Literally none of the recent BLs even compare, they're all trash. Now I'm waiting for My Golden Blood and revamp the series. If you are 12, then watch this series. If you're older than 12, then I suggest skipping it. I will give it a 0 out of 10. I will not fault the lead actors Mew and JM for this series because it isn't their fault that the production is trash. It isn't their fault that the writing is trash, and it isn't their fault that Hanyang Studio is incapable of making good shows. How do you keep on talking in Thai with everyone as if they have a built-in translator installed in their ears? It felt so unnatural and fake that everyone was talking in their own language as if just reading from the script, and none of them cared to make the other understand what the hell they were saying. There is no romance in this series, no actual plot, everywhere looks like a set, and I don't even believe that the show was filmed in Korea because there are no local people walking around. I think they knew that the show will flop massively, that's why they delayed the release date of this project by 3 years. I had literally no hope for Wuju Bakery after watching this trash, and I will give it a 0 out of 10. So these were 10 BLs that released in May. June I would say is going fairly well so far with some really good BLs on air like My Stand-In and Vondi Good Day. I'm excited for all the new releases this month. Let me know your ratings of these BLs in the comments below and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye.